you don't see this very often.
Here he comes, boom! Oh, what a hit.
This is a heavyweight tilt.
Petrie comes on. Samoskevich goes down. It's a penalty on Desharnais. Oh, and then Rodriguez gives Desharnais a shot. And then the goaltender, Nedeljkovic, goes after Rodriguez. He's throwing punches. And here comes Bobrovsky all the way down the ice. Look out.
Oh, here we go.
Drops the mitts. Bobrovsky goes after Nedeljkovic.
Oh, yeah.
Sergei Bobrovsky came 200 feet to throw punches with Alex Nedeljkovic. Wow.
They both go tumbling to the ice. Oh, you don't see this very often.
Held in by Gavrikov. Gavrikov, nice move. And then the puck knocked away by Samuelson. Oh, big hit by Braden Schneider, who stepped into Peyton Krebs.
Here he comes, boom! Oh, what a hit. That's the right shoulder, and I think it's just right. Just a tremendous follow-through.
And we've got a big-time scrap at center ice. Matthew Olivier and Ryan Reeves. And here we go. This is a heavyweight tilt.
Like, we're the best.
They're both throwing bombs. And Olivier landed the last one.
Throwing punches with Batherson.
Yep, that all started because Sordoff was hit by Batherson early. And here's Sordoff trying to answer again. And Batherson out there because of the hit on their star defenseman, Shabbat. What a job Sordoff is doing.
Ron Demidov. Carolina.
Look at this, and a heavy shove. And then an answer by Walker.
Here's Lizotte. Moves across. Stewart to the net. Into his skates. Couldn't control. Stewart throws it back out in front.
Hathaway and Nurse. This should be a good one. Two veterans. Hathaway short with a right hand to start.
They'll go left, too.
Nurse lands a right. Little short with an uppercut. Misses a wild right. Short with a right hook. Hathaway misses a couple of rights. And Nurse eventually taken down.
Trying to get it back against Moser. And Macklin gets decked by J.J. Moser. And there goes Eklund after Moser. I'm telling you, Moser had it as part of the game plan to get under from Celebrini's skin today. And he's continuing to do it. And Eklund won't have it anymore.
Okay, nothing wrong here. Good check. Good check. Nothing wrong. Guys allowed, okay?
By Smith, and now Lomberg and Smith are going to go. Gloves are dropped. They're trying to break free. They're all tied up. Lomberg and Smith. Smith some over-the-top rights. And
McCarron is still trying to find Uyghur.
trying to get a left in there. They were tangled up after Uyghur and McCarron were coming together out of the Calgary zone. And now Lomberg with the locks flying. Has the rights working.
Lomberg is so strong.
And they'll both go down.
Detroit now with a retake. They start again. Sending Pellica. Hunted down and punished by Brady Tkachuk.
The pass to Bacon into the middle. Brink. Oh, he's bodied on a flyby hit. Brink's not getting up. Very slowly now. Now the gloves are off. Noah Cates jumps to his defense as he goes after Jansen Harkins, who threw that hit. Horn will send it across ice. Johnston, a tough guy to run at and dumped by Ristolainen. Fires are changing now. Couturier will play it this way. Oh, a huge hit by Hathaway on Zellweger. That was beginning to go down, I think, but wow, did Hathaway finish him off with authority.
Hathaway and Zellweger. See the pucks right there. That's a player that's eligible to be hit.
Colasar and Lowry. Jersey jab from Lowry. Colasar goes down.
Rundstrom tracks it down, takes the hit to make the play ahead to Obels. Obels rammed into by Gudis. And then Hathaway destroys. More and more is slow getting up, and Hathaway gets jumped by Gudis. So Hathaway, we'll see if Gudis gets an instigation here. He better. As Gudis now some body punches. Hathaway wrestling position here.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's a clean hit.
There's nothing wrong.
Is
there an elbow?
Blackhawks and Blues coming up, and now dropping the gloves here. Just prior to the faceoff, Duhaime and Lyubushkin.
Yeah, remember, they came together earlier in this
They were
period.
sent off for roughing together early in the second. Duhaime so far has the advantage in this battle. Just in front of Booch.
Yeah, I got a great seat here.
Ivan. And now Manson's going to go toe-to-toe. Here we go. Going toe-to-toe with Clement at the red line. Right by Clement, right by Manson. Manson trying to get that right arm free. Uppercut Manson. Right by Manson. That just missed. Manson brings right hand. Oh, he got him on the beat. Down goes Clement. Oh, Josh Manson absolutely worked the big fella.
Non-effectiveness of the power play, but also...
Oh, Beck just hammers Studnicka, Sabrango.
Right now you've got Stützle and Girard. They want to go. Here we go at center ice. Sammy G and Tim Stützle. What are the odds of this happening in real life? Couple of lefts and a couple of rights. Girard's got to hold on. Stützle has the reach advantage. There's a couple of jabs by Stützle. Right by Girard. Missed. There's a right by Girard. He got him. Sammy G got Stützle.
Girard could have taken a run at Amadio. Didn't. Stützle right there. Just goes right by the puck. Wants no part of it. Takes a run at Sam Girard, the smallest D-man the Avs have. And Girard stands up for himself. Does a pretty nice job taking down the bigger Stützle. A little shot to the jaw there.
So we're ready to go. Michael Carponi here. Yeah, and it's going to be Toropchenko and McBain right off the bat. And they rise to their feet here at Delta Center. And McBain connecting with a bunch of rights. Oh, McBain going to town. And down to the ice, and this place is going crazy early.
Gave up a second and a fourth for Sardif. Good young player, Sardif. Oh, wait, that was a big hit thrown there. And then there's Sardif there. Yeah, I see what we got. He gets involved. And the Hawks respond. Yeah. What a hit.
And then right off the draw, here goes Kastelik against Carrick, who's been doing this with Rempe still coming back from the broken thumb. And Kastelik drops Carrick.
Up ice, Cheetahkov. Hard hit right between the circles by Braden Pahal.
James will snap it into the Philadelphia zone. Harrison had a hop over his stick behind the net.
And Vancouver able to recover with Besser, and Carlo had DeBrusque with his head down and with a heavy hit there.
Couldn't get a stick on it. Crashing over onto the far wall, Malenstein against Rodriguez, and the Panthers will bring it out. Another big hit.
The bacon checked by James. And the Lightning get to it. Another heavy hit. Abels gets crunched from behind. In fact, jumped by Nick Paul after he delivered the hit on Carlisle. And now another fight. Grabenkin's throwing. We got two fights at once. Grabenkin and Crozier. Grabenkin got one in. Now Abel's starting to hammer away on Paul. And down they go. Grabenkin continues his fight. Grabenkin got the right hand free. Got an uppercut in there as well. Now he takes a right. And now, he hammers him as Crozier was down on his knees. And Grabenkin keeps throwing as they go to the ice.
Anderson and Jenner here. A little whack after the play by Anderson. And the Flames getting involved. Monahan with a little shove, and Jenner's got the gloves off of Anderson. Rasmus Anderson and boom, Jenner. Rasmus doesn't go very often, but he's trying to spark his team, and Jenner goes down.
His pass banked ahead, and Hagel takes it over the line. Gets rocked by Clifton. And there we go. Connor Clifton drops him, and he and Anthony Cirelli are throwing rights. Clifton gets one to the back of Cirelli's head and takes him down to the ice.
Middleton floats one into the corner. Kepke and Pearson both backed away from it momentarily. That set up Kepke for a big hit by Foligno.
Devin Cooley had a flu game of his own. That's the only win. Oh, hard hit by Murphy on Farabee.
I think Murphy might have got the worst of that hit because he had a tough time getting up after, and Farabee's just going to stand over him, and Huberdeau comes in, a little push there.
And that was blocked. Big hit by Kevin Ball, and we've got another dust-up as Ball crushed Moore, and then got jumped, and everybody into it now.
You know, right here, this is a runaway freight train. Kevin Ball coming in, and boy, oh boy. Big hit.
Geekie shoots, kicked out by the cord. Geekie crashes in, cued the puck to the near side. Steves finished his check hard. And Dunn wants a piece of Steves as the puck comes the other way. And it's going to be Winterton and Steves. Steves with the right, Winterton with the right. They spin around at the blue line, and both guys go down.
And when the tape-to-tape pass, oh, what a hit.
A huge hit. And having to answer for it is Sean Walker as he laid out Boquist, and Walker doesn't mind throwing. Walker and Sabrango. They're going to just be tied up. The linesman will get in, but what a hit.
Kings with a little bit of space here from Malott. Rolls it through neutral ice, but it's picked off by Zellweger.
Ooh, drilled by Malott from Kempe. You'll see right there. And then what the NHL uses as late, well, he was just fishing for that puck.
And Foligno and Kesselring trying to stay in tight. Foligno throws extremely hard still at this time of his career. Kesselring keeping his distance, jabbing that left hand inside, and down they go. And if you'll notice, Razor, you will, when they went down, Marcus put his hand underneath the Kesselring's head to protect him from hitting the ice.
Trying to steal a point. It would be significant.
Amadio stood up at center by Mike Matheson.
Amadio goes to cut over, and perfect read by Matheson.
And here we go. Jeffrey Viel introducing himself to the Honda Center faithful is going to go with Samuel Hellenius. A lot of lefts from Viel, and Hellenius was not ready for that. The tail of the tape will say the reach advantage belongs to Hellenius, but he's playing defense right now. Viel gets rid of the helmet. It goes to the right hand. Oh, he popped him. No helmet now for Hellenius. He popped him again. They spin one another around, and the linesman will intervene.
So good at just waiting it out, using his body, shielding the puck. Luka Chuck takes a big hit there from Desharnais. Isa for the Sharks in the corner takes a hit from Balinskis.
Oh, there's a cross-check from behind.
Yeah, they went right back at Balinskis, who's upset with Regenda. Ubis wants a piece of him. They're going at it. Balinskis angry.
Whoa, look at that. He's just throwing the haymakers. Take a look. Now, here's the hit. This one, that's legal. Now, watch the cross-check come in. Right there. And that was not called.
Holmberg steps around his man, follows that puck. Whoa, he was belted by Desharnais.
McDavid was able to get through Brett, and now attack. He got pumped by Kovacevic. And now we're going to have a fight. Kovacevic answering the bell to Podkolzin, who misses with an overhand right, came back with a left hook, and now the linesman will separate the two, but Vasily Podkolzin wasted no time going after Kovacevic. He did not like that shot on McDavid.
McBain and Juleson. McBain's going to try to get that right hand free. Noah Juleson giving him little rabbits with the left hand. McBain connects with a right. Another right. Another right. Tries to uppercut him. Down to the ice goes Juleson.
Netsop couldn't get the headman pass. Out of the corner, Kindle hit hard by Pospisil.
And we are now tied at 1. 7 minutes to go in the opening period. Left it off. Wiped out behind the net by Carrier, and it took McCauley out as well.
And you see the official doing everything to get out of the way.
Kaslik will rumble ahead. Gets out of the way of the Coughlin check. Now he'll chase and delivers a check. He just floored Theodore. He pounded him in the end boards.
Artis wiped out at the offensive line. And that allows a counter for the Canes.
Lake with a drop. Hall shoots off the post as players are dropping gloves at the other end of the ice.
There it is.
Moore is dropped.
Wow.
As he stepped in to try and defend Lardis.
Wow.
Who was hit hard.
Shoot. Do you remember earlier today when we talked to Ron Goodmore and he said sometimes I'm impressed with Nikisha, but sometimes he can start watching the game a little bit and I have to snap him out of it. Well, let me tell you something. He put the NHL on alert with that tilt.
He's streaking through the neutral zone.
And he'll put it off the boards to center. Kicks up ahead to Jonas Rundberg. Tried to move that off to Smith, but he took a big hit. Got bent over halfway into the Ottawa bench.
Pospisil hit the stick of Zeri, but now Connery tests it short-sided. Don't stalls there. Big hit by Pospisil. Running over Minchikov.
Bouncing puck picked up by Crozier. Good bank pass to James, trying to turn the corner on Cole. And Cole's taking a penalty here. He got a little over-aggressive on that finish. Took James down, and now in comes Paul, and they are going to go. Nick Paul and Ian Cole.
Two big boys there. Paul's a little taller, but Cole's been around the block too, and he was not going to let Nick Paul get out at arm's length there.
Hyman now back on it. We'll get to it. Taken down in a hard way by Jackson McCall. Hailing goes hard at his man, and emerging is Stastny back out. Oh, big hit. Lacombe on Janmark. Final minute of the period is sponsored by Anajar and Levine. Lundell takes a wallop along the boards from McBain, and Lundell a little slow getting up.
You don't want to think you've won the game before the horn sounds here against any team in this league.
Oh,
big hit, Mallenstein.
Zetterlund trying to drive his way down the wing. Forced to the boards and knocked down by Manson. Puck played in front of the Colorado net and taken away. Up the center comes Brindley. Clement lays out the body on Brindley.
Bringing wine to the warmies.
You would have thought.
What a beauty JT Comfer is. Oh, down with a big hit.
Avs looking for some speed into the zone. Bump for Lehkonen. He'll drop it for McKinnon. Got laid out by Goulet.
Passes it across. Yeah, it's a good, clean,
Good hit.
Tucker sniffs it, shoots it. And a save made. And now some Cunnin and Tucker shoving. Greer as well. Greer drops the gloves. Tucker drops the gloves. They'll let him go. Tucker jabs with the first couple lefts. Greer comes with a right. They're behind the net. Not a lot of room to move. Greer trying to get at Tucker. Tucker's got that right arm of Greer locked out. And then the linesmen are coming in.